Why would you literally hire an entire island in Venice to wear this and have carpet at your wedding? Did they just take this from the Amazon offices?
What happens when a crazy rich dude decides to rent an impossible city for his big day? Venice snapped shut. Millions of dollars worth of yachts clogged the Grand Canal, and chanting locals unfurled giant "No Space for Bezos" banners, while A-listers waved from polished speedboats. Inside candlelit palazzos, billionaires clinked crystal under ceilings older than the United States, while activists blocked bridges and tourists live-streamed the chaos for TikTok. Overnight, the hashtag Bezos wedding turned every scroll into a mix of eye-roll emojis and popcorn gifs. So grab a life jacket. We're going to dive straight into that glitter-soaked whirlpool, the corporate gray carpet, the private jet hypocrisy, and the juicy rumor that some celebs got paid just to show up. Yikes. Will this be Jeff and Lauren's crowning moment? Or a wild PR stunt that blows up in their face? Venice, Italy, June 2025. One moment, gondoliers are dodging selfie sticks, and the next, Venice is barricaded for a 3-day billionaire takeover. Jeff and Lauren ferried roughly 200 A-listers to San Giorgio Island, then booked out a 13th century shipyard for a reception priced at about $50 million. Yet the ceremony didn't even count under Italian law. They had already signed papers back in the States to skip the red tape. Outside the velvet-roped docks, things weren't so dreamy. Activists from the No Space for Bezos collective scaled flagpoles, waved banners that screamed, "Kisses, yes, Bezos, no," and threatened to clog canals with inflatable crocodiles until police dragged them off. Hundreds marched, blasting the event as the ultimate symbol of over-tourism and sky-high rents that have pushed the historic city's population below 50,000. But many other locals just shrugged. Another week, another super yacht. But TikTok turned the protests into meme fuel. The clash of crystal chandeliers and picket signs set the tone. This wedding wasn't just a party. It was a billboard of raw wealth in a city already drowning in it. When Lauren Sanchez walked down the aisle, she wiped her entire past off the internet. Hours after the I do, her million-follower Instagram was scrubbed clean, leaving only 2 glossy wedding snapshots and a shiny new handle, at Lauren Sanchez Bezos. Fans who once scrolled through helicopter selfies now found nothing but bridal lace and a date stamp. Then came the real flex. A solo Vogue cover listing her as Lauren Sanchez Bezos in all caps. Overnight, gossip columns and comment threads blew up with jabs about buying fame and Kardashian cosplay. Now, here's where it gets juicy. 2 days before that cover dropped, Anna Wintour, Vogue's ice-cold gatekeeper, quietly stepped down as US editor-in-chief after 37 years. Officially, it's a corporate restructure. Unofficially, whispers tie her exit to a cover she was less than thrilled to greenlight. Rumor? Yes. But the timing is delicious. Whether it's savvy PR or pure vanity, Lauren's clean slate strategy worked. Every mainstream media headline now spells her new last name correctly, and every swipe keeps her center stage. But while she was plotting a Vogue moment, a parade of surprise celebrities was boarding speedboats, raising fresh questions about who really paid for their golden tickets. The Bezos' wedding guest list reads like a Met Gala bingo card. Oprah floated in wearing lilac, Leonardo DiCaprio ducked under a black baseball cap, and the Kardashian-Jenner clan, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, Kylie, and even momager Kris. Add Tom Brady, Usher, Orlando Bloom, minus Katy Perry, Sydney Sweeney, Ivanka Trump, Ellie Goulding, and Bill Gates. In total, roughly 200 rich and powerful quote-unquote friends were there to celebrate the big day. But here's the eyebrow raiser. Reddit detectives swear some celebs didn't come for the romance. They came for the reimbursements. Posts claim first-class jets, 5-star suites, or even quiet appearance fees sweetened each RSVP. Because honestly, what do Kendall Jenner and Bill Gates chat about over tiramisu? No proof, of course, but it's spicy speculation. Whether the perks were real or rumor, one thing's for sure. The star power cranked expectations sky high. And as those private planes revved for takeoff, the internet was about to roast every ounce of jet fuel hypocrisy. Venice's tiny Marco Polo airport looked more like a billionaire car show in the sky. About 90 private jets swooped in for the party, filling the runway with Gulf Streams. Climate numbers? Brutal. One watchdog warned those flights will dump as much carbon dioxide as nearly 30,000 cars driving all year, making locals joke that the lagoon should charge landing fees by the ton of exhaust. Cue the online roast. TikTok tracked every takeoff, Reddit counted tail numbers, and Kim Kardashian's jet became the meme of the moment, trending while her plane did the 11-hour Venice to LA hop. But the loudest side-eye hit Leonardo DiCaprio. The Oscar-winning climate crusader hid under a black baseball cap, trying to hide his shame, yet still got snapped cruising to the gala. Social media was quick to call out his hypocrisy, like, who is he to lecture us about climate change? But saving the planet can wait when we have fashion tea to spill. Lauren's dress? A long-sleeve Dolce & Gabbana lace gown stitched for 900 hours and modeled after Sophia Loren's 1958 houseboat look. Jeff actually gasped when he saw her, Vogue says, and the moment made the magazine's digital cover. But that aisle carpet? Like, ew. Photos showed the aisle lined with gray, low-pile carpet that critics on TikTok swore came straight from an Amazon office. The clash of couture lace and corporate flooring sparked a meme storm before the vows even finished. Guest outfits turned the lagoon into a floating runway. Kris Jenner arrived in a black and white vintage Valentino 2006 ball gown with no necklace and drew cheers for ignoring the "never outshine the bride" rule. Kylie Jenner did the opposite. Her silver corset dress laced up the sides and shimmered so brightly, some thought she'd wandered off a sci-fi set. Fashion blogs roasted the choice as white adjacent, using a loophole to skirt the never wear white to a wedding rule. Kim kept to her trusty body-hugging black Versace, while Khloe wrestled with a pink tulle cloud that looked about 10 degrees too hot for Venice in June. Glitz or gaff, every outfit fed the feed, yet none of it felt as loud as the rock glinting on Lauren's hand, a newly upsized pink diamond that set social media on fire. Cameras caught her original 20-carat pink diamond swapped for a monster gem that now spans knuckle to knuckle. Online jewelers whisper it has to be at least 60 carats, a literal handful of Riviera real estate. Haters gasped that the stone alone could bankroll free school lunches for a mid-sized city, but Lauren flashed it like costume jewelry, tapping it on champagne flutes. Let them eat cake. The weekend price tag ballooned just as quickly. Beyond the headline $50 million venue takeover and those 90 private jets, insiders point to a refrigerated fleet ferrying in rare flowers at about $15 a stem, plus a rumored 7-figure fireworks show approved only after drone scans confirmed no Venetian rooftops would ignite. Add security teams, yacht docking fees, and a Vogue shoot with 3 backup stylists on retainer, and watchdogs tally a celebration that could wipe out medical debt for thousands. Yet, somehow, they still approved a gray office carpet down the aisle. Critics say the couple are chasing an American royalty vibe without the Kennedys' charm. Jeff wants to shake the silicon android image. Lauren longs for true A-list gravity, but charisma can't be delivered by drone, and public patience for ostentatious flexes is shrinking fast. So when the yachts glide home and the bouquets wilt, will the world remember a fairy tale for the ages? Or a weekend that proved too rich even for a TikTok's appetite? After the festivities, the Grand Canal was back to splashing bargain gondolas, and Venice's locals sighed, another circus gone. Protest signs sagged on railings, and shopkeepers returned to arguing over rent hikes. Yet the buzz didn't drift away with the tide. It migrated online, where every swipe still sparks fresh takes on the newlyweds' brand new era. PR insiders whisper a bigger blueprint. Think curated charity galas, a limited series doc on Prime Video, and maybe a lifestyle line stamped LSB. In other words, the wedding wasn't a finale, it was a launch party masquerading as vows. Some commentators predict America's newest quote-unquote royal couple will lean hard into philanthropy to soften the yacht fuel glare. Others bet they'll chase full-throttle influencer status, counting on algorithms to forget about gray carpets and private jet carbon. Venetians? They've seen empires come and go. Activist groups promise more actions against luxury invasions. while city officials quietly eyed tourist caps to stop future billionaire blockades. For now, the canals ripple on, half envy, half exhaustion. Jeff and Lauren's Venice spectacle proved that money can buy every backdrop, but it can't purchase public love. And a single weekend can flood timelines long after the confetti sinks. We watched yachts jam a fragile lagoon, saw influencers flex beside angry banners, and caught the awkward dance between climate talk and jet fuel reality. Now the question hangs in the humid air. Was this wedding a glittering prologue to America's next power couple? Or a cautionary ghost story about excess in an era that's tired of it? Keep that thought in mind as you scroll, because if the Bezos empire just kicked off its tacky new reality era, episode 2 might already be loading in your feed.